Hey guys, it's Noah from 32805 News, and I'm here to talk about New York Red Bulls 2, Orlando City 0. So this is the third game in a row that we've been shut out, meaning we haven't scored any goals in 3 games. Going into this game, we had, I think, 2 shots on target in 2 games, or 2 shots on target in 3 games. Actually, I think it was just 1. I think we had 1 shot on target in 3 games. And going into this game, the Red Bulls had, 11 or 12 goals off set pieces, the most in the league. So we knew that the Red Bulls were going to be very dangerous on set pieces, and they proved to be, because they scored both of their goals off set pieces, one being a corner, or a knockdown from a corner, and the second being a free kick from Felipe, which was beautiful, to be honest. The first goal was beautiful, too. They were both great goals. I can't even argue about those. So I think that I heard Tom Traxler or Jeff Radcliffe, who were the announcers. Oh, I love them so much, for TV27. I heard them saying that the Orlando City was practicing set pieces a lot. And set pieces are something you can't really practice that much. I mean, you can, but a team like the Red Bulls, who are so unpredictable on set pieces, they're hard to practice with. So my notes from the game were that our defense did pretty good off regular plays during the game. During set pieces, the first goal was a defensive error, basically, and that's why the goal was scored, because people weren't positioned correctly. But the second goal, the most you could have done to prevent that was just to not concede the foul, which it was a little bit of a dumb foul, but the Red Bulls player went down pretty easily. So I hate complaining about these things, because there's nothing I can do about them. They're not in my power. Complaining about it won't go back into the future and prevent Breck Shea from sticking his leg out. I do think that's something Breck Shea needs to work on. He almost every game he plays in, he concedes a dumb foul, and it's just kind of dumb. Ooh, I forgot to mention. Do you guys like this new background? I do. It's my soccer room. I like it. It's better than my old from the past 2 videos. That messy background, but this is clean, and it's Orlando City, and I love it. And there's more to the left of you that maybe I'll show you guys in another video, and there's more behind you, and there's more that way. Actually, sorry, that's the right of you, that's the left. So it's 11:46, so the game ended 2 hours ago. Everything is still fresh in my mind. Another note, I mentioned in the last video, I am not sure where Breck Shea fits in our team. I do not think he fits wide. I haven't seen him play central, so I don't know if maybe he fits there. Maybe he fits in striker. I was very skeptical of the lineup. I was skeptical because both of our star strikers were on the bench. Both of them came on. Kyle Aaron and Julio Baptista, they both came on for Rivas and Nocerino, respectively. I was surprised to see Nocerino start, because he's been pretty trash in the games he's played in, and I don't like him. I'm not a fan of Nocerino at all, but I feel like he played okay. He played okay in the game. So the 2 subs, I'll talk about them. Kyle Aaron, he had 1 amazing chance, and he was so unlucky not to score that. Louis Robles had a great save, and Julio Baptista, he was a little invisible. But the 2 main guys in our backline that did very well were Seb Hines and Kevin Alston. They were both just magnificent. They were the 2 stars of the game. Behind Joe Bendick, they were the 2 best players in the game. I think Rivas had a couple of good plays up front. Carlos Rivas, the Colombian left mid / right mid, he can play both sides, but he does fit on the wings. I don't think he fits up front. He likes playing up front, and I feel like, again, he had a couple of good plays. Like, he can weave through defenders. He beat 4 defenders in a one play, which was pretty good. It was magnificent to watch. It was unlucky that nothing was really made of that chance. Breck Shea, back to him again. In the box, he's very hit or miss in the box. He either just shanks it, not really shank, more like gets it on target, but like it isn't a good shot, or it just goes right into a defender. So he's very hit or miss. Another thing, our midfield couldn't hold possession this game. We are nothing compared to the one-touch passing of the Red Bulls. The Red Bulls, fair play to them, they had a great game. I feel like they deserved a 3-0, 4-0, maybe even 5-0. If it weren't for Joe Bendick, they probably would have won 4-0, 5-0. I do think the loss had a little bit to do with Bobby Murphy's coaching and tactics. A reason Adrian Heath liked to play forward in front is because we're not a team that's meant to just sit back and absorb pressure. Because as the 2 goals showed, well, actually the corner was a corner, not a foul conceded. But actually the first goal of the corner does show that we're not meant to absorb pressure that much, because our defense wasn't that great in that one play off the set piece. Sorry. But our defense was pretty solid that game. Usually I would never say that, because our defense can suck very badly sometimes, and our team has kind of sucked lately. But I don't think you can really blame it on them with all the things that's been going on in the front office. I saw I'm really blanking on his name right now, but the former head coach of New York City FC, someone please leave in the comments his name, because right now I just can't remember it, but he's on Phil Rollins' shortlist for manager. Right now he's assistant head coach for the United States national team. He was actually vocal about Jurgen Klinsmann for the English job, which I have mixed feelings about. I feel like Jurgen Klinsmann is an alright... Oh boy, I'm getting off topic. Back to the Orlando City game, but I guess that was just a little bit of my opinion on Jurgen Klinsmann, even though I didn't really share it. So right now, I'm kind of side-tracking. I'm getting back on topic. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that he's the assistant head coach of the United States national team. He was with New York City FC and Real Salt Lake. He was a Real Salt Lake player himself, and I can't remember his name, but I can remember all this stuff about him. I'm not sure I would like him to be our manager, because he wasn't very successful in New York City last year. I haven't seen how well he did with Real Salt Lake. My opinion might change if I see how he did. But I need to see more of the names before I can really say, oh, I don't want him, because who knows, it could be someone who's way worse, like the former Houston Dynamo head coach, who was dreadful at the beginning of the season. But so next we go to Vancouver. That'll be a tough game where we don't have Breck Shea, which I feel like can be a good thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be a fantastic thing, because it means that we can put in more players. And one thing I was very happy about with the Red Bulls game was that Sasha Kljestan was on the bench. I feel like they're resting him because they've been playing every 3 days. They've been playing every 3 days since like beginning of June. They've been playing a lot of games, so I think they were resting him for when they play in 3 days. But so we play against Vancouver. That'll be a tough game, and then we play against Columbus, and then we're back home for the Revolution. The Vancouver game will be tough. I'll be back with another video for that after the game. Another quick shout out for the subreddit for Orlando City. I put up the match threads and the post-match threads for them. I've taken over those, so I'll leave a link down in the description for that. And Vamos Orlando. I'll see you guys in a little after the Vancouver game. So just check back here the day after that. I filmed these videos the night of the game. When I get home or after I like take a shower or something, and I just think what I'm gonna talk about, then I'll film the videos. Then I'll edit them real quick. There's not a lot of editing to do because I like these to be pretty raw. Usually, if I make a video, I'll heavily edit it and I'll take out snippets of when I say a lot and pause. But I like the feeling of just a raw talking about soccer, just no editing, kind of a live feel to it, because that's what I want to do when I'm an adult. I want to go into that field. That's why I'm making these videos. That's my motivation for making these videos, that I want to get myself out there. Maybe Alexi Lalas will find this video, go to the head of Fox Sports or something, and just say, hey, this kid's pretty good. We should hire him for the Copa America 2019 to do Copa tonight, like Fernando Fiore and Stu Holden and Alexi Lalas and Ali Wagner and Hercules Gomez and all those guys that did the Copa tonight. So I just quickly edit these, maybe cut out one thing or something that I really didn't like. I'll maybe put in an intro. This video won't have an intro, but for home games I will. Like, I'll film a little snippet of the game and then put that in for the intro, like in the last game for the Houston Dynamo game. So again, check out the subreddit. I am going on too long. See you guys later. Hey guys,